Tashle, on behalf of Regional Tibetan Women Association, I would like to thank our guest speakers and representatives and everyone for coming today. Today, our program will start with our national anthem and prayer from a Gyutu monks and a 1-minute silent for the brave countrymen and women who have sacrificed their life for our cause.
Hello everyone, Tashi Delek. I, on the behalf of Tibetan women all over the world, deeply thanks to all who are here today to commemorate the 54th anniversary of Tibetan Women's Uprising Day. One of the most important days in Tibetan history is March 10th, and the second one is March 12th. This is the most important day because this is the day when officially Chinese occupied the Tibet, and this is the saddest day when the most of Tibetans killed by the Chinese and destroy all the monastery, and this is the day Tibetans become refugees to all over the world. And March 12th is Tibetan women came out to protest on the street of capital Lhasa in 1959. Since then, we have Tibetan women all over the world to preserve our culture, and we do have 62 regional Tibetans organization all over the world, and our main office is in Dharamsala.
Through the years of the 1960s, 70s, and mid-80s, the women in exile came together and with much conviction rebuilt the Tibetan Women's Association in India. Thus, the association that was first founded in Lhasa, Tibet on March 12, 1959 was reborn in Dharamsala, India on the 10th of September 1984. 25 years hence, the sacrifices of our martyrs has succeeded in creating one of the most powerful women's organizations in Tibetan history.
Next, we have a speaker, Aviva Breen, advocate for human rights and international women. I'll request her to say a few words.
Advocates for Human Rights is a locally based, Minnesota-based organization which promotes, whose mission is to promote and protect human rights locally and internationally. And we do work around the world where we can, and in certain specific programs to promote human rights. Specifically, we have a women's human rights program, and we have worked together with the Tibetan Women's Association. For many years, we produced an event called for International Women's Day, and women's organizations throughout the Twin Cities, in fact, throughout the state, where it came and presented information about their organizations and about the work that they do. And that's where I met women from the Tibetan Women's Association.
Next, we have a speaker, Dr. Holder, which cannot be here today, so we have a representative from speaker from WISE.
My name is Baudelaine Pierre, and I work at WISE. WISE stands for Women's Initiative for Self-Empowerment, and I have a couple of brochures if you want some. And the mission of WISE is to empower immigrant and refugee women to succeed. And by being an immigrant myself, and fact, all of the staff members of WISE are immigrants from different countries, from different continents. And the executive director was supposed to be here. She's from Liberia. So we really do know about the challenges that immigrant women and men are facing when they are trying to settle in a new place. And it's not easy to come in a new place and trying to do a living, raise your kids. It's a real challenge. And WISE has 4 programs where we try to create a support of network for immigrant women and girls to succeed.
The one reason I ask Americans come today, I know there's most Tibetan, they know all this situation very well. But my main focus for Americans to come here, one of the reasons is to really see what's really happening inside the Tibet. And one of the things you can do, most American will ask me now, tell me what I can do for Tibet. So one of the main thing is you can go to Google www.tibet.org, and there's a lots of petition you can sign up, and also you can call your representatives to talk about the Tibet, even say they really need to support the Tibet issue. And according to the vision of His Holiness Dalai Lama, is the issue for all the human, especially all these millions of Chinese who are suffering under the Chinese.
Lentil. No? Okay. Egg. Chicken.
Hi.
Oh, yes.
All right. You're welcome.
Thank you. Would you like another one? Some chicken. Please. Egg curry. Tuck it right in there. Egg curry.